Hello, Chiefs Kingdom. This is a no-brainer. I'm going to tell you everything that happened behind the scenes, but if you want to stay up to date with this and other news, click like and subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, let's get right to the news. Okay, let's get started. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs have been hit with yet another injury at wide receiver, and this one could really shake things up. Head coach Andy Reid is already dealing with a ton of injuries at the wideout position, and now the Chiefs just announced that Sky Moore has been placed on injured reserve with a core muscle injury. That means Moore is out for at least 4 games, and the soonest we could see him back would be for the November 24th game against the Carolina Panthers. This couldn't come at a worse time, with the Chiefs preparing to take on the Las Vegas Raiders this Sunday. Moore was a second-round pick in 2022, and while he's had limited production this season, just 3 targets with no receptions and 82 offensive snaps, it's still a blow to the depth of the roster. And this comes on the heels of the Chiefs' big trade, acquiring Pro Bowl wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins from the Tennessee Titans on Wednesday. Hopkins is expected to fill a big hole, especially with all these injuries. The Chiefs gave up a conditional 2025 fifth-round pick in the trade, and it could turn into a 4th-round pick if Kansas City makes it to the Super Bowl and Hopkins plays at least 60% of the offensive snaps. That's some serious playoff motivation. But let's not forget, the Chiefs have been plagued by injuries all season. Hollywood Brown is out for the year after a nasty sternoclavicular injury in the preseason, and Rashee Rice is also out for the season after his knee injury. Juju Smith-Schuster, who has been a key player, missed most of Sunday's game against the 49ers with a hamstring injury and is expected to be out again this weekend. With Moore off IR, the Chiefs will rely heavily on DeAndre Hopkins, rookie Xavier Worthy, Mecole Hardman, and Justin Watson at wide receiver. Tight ends Travis Kelce and Noah Gray will also need to step up, and don't forget running back Kareem Hunt, who can help support Mahomes on offense as well. Hopkins is definitely a bright spot for the team right now. Despite dealing with a knee injury during training camp, he still managed to catch 15 passes for 173 yards with the Titans, who have struggled with their quarterback situation. Now in a much better situation with Mahomes and the Chiefs, there's no doubt he can make a big impact. Last season, Hopkins had 75 receptions for 1,057 yards, and that kind of production is exactly what Kansas City needs right now. This weekend, the Chiefs are looking to improve their record to 7-0 with a win over the Raiders, and they'll likely need to elevate one of their practice squad receivers, Justin Ross, Nico Remigio, Montrell Washington, or Cornell Powell, to help fill the void. But the big question is, how much will Hopkins contribute right away? If he's ready to go, his presence alone could make all the difference. Okay, Chiefs fans, we've covered a lot of ground here today. With Sky Moore on injured reserve and Hopkins coming in, it'll be interesting to see how things play out this weekend against the Raiders. What do you think? Is DeAndre Hopkins the key to keeping this offense on track with all the injuries? Let us know in the comments below. Alright, let's talk about something that's been causing a lot of controversy this week. Patrick Mahomes, the man we all know and love for his jaw-dropping plays, has found himself at the center of a debate that's captured the attention of fans and analysts alike. After Sunday's game against the San Francisco 49ers, Mahomes made an incredible 33-yard run that had everyone talking. But it was how he navigated the sidelines during that run that sparked some serious discussion, and not in the way you might expect. During an interview with sportscaster Kay Adams, Hall of Fame defensive tackle Dwight Freeney didn't hold back, suggesting that Mahomes was *** taking advantage of soft rules *** designed to protect quarterbacks. Freeney wasn't alone either. Jason Kelce on the New Heights podcast also weighed in, saying that Mahomes *** used his quarterbackness to his advantage ***. Now, that raised some eyebrows. We all know that the NFL has been cracking down on player safety, particularly with rules designed to keep quarterbacks from getting hit hard. So some are wondering, is Mahomes playing within the lines or pushing the boundaries of what is fair? This is where it gets even more interesting. Travis Kelce, who is not only Mahomes' favorite target but also Jason Kelce's brother, was quick to come to Mahomes' defense. Travis was clear, he's not trying to cheat on a guy who's stepping out of bounds. It's clear that the Chiefs support Mahomes, but that hasn't stopped the buzz around the league. So what does Mahomes himself think about all this criticism? Is he exploiting the rules, or are people just overinterpreting a smart play? When speaking to reporters, Mahomes addressed the situation head-on. He made it clear that his intention was never to exploit any loopholes in the rules that protect quarterbacks. In his own words, "I didn't believe that by playing that I was actually showing that I was going to go out of bounds. I don't ever want to put a defender in a bad situation. I know we're all competing." He added, "When I go out of bounds, I'm going to go out of bounds. I'm not going to try to trick a guy into using a loophole in the rules." Mahomes also explained that during the play, his intention was simply to gain more yards. "At that point, I was going to cut back and get the first down, and then when I cut back, I realized I had a lane to run, so I went down the sideline." It was about making the right move in the heat of the moment, not bending the rules to his advantage. Now, Mahomes may insist that he's playing by the rules, but this discussion has sparked a larger debate within the league. Are the NFL's rules for protecting quarterbacks being manipulated? Defenders may start to scrutinize Mahomes' moves even more, especially as he continues to use his agility and intelligence to make big plays. And with the league already struggling to find the right balance between player safety and competitive play, these types of debates aren't going away anytime soon. All right, Chiefs fans, it's time for you to weigh in. What do you think of the allegations against Mahomes? Do you think he's just making smart plays, or is there something to the criticism that he's exploiting lax rules? All right, let's talk about the man of the moment. DeAndre Hopkins is officially a Chief, and he could make his debut as early as Sunday against the Raiders. Yep, you heard that right. No waiting. Coach Andy Reid made it clear. Why wait? Hopkins, a three-time All-Pro, is ready to step on the field and contribute right away. Hopkins himself is confident, saying, "I've been in the NFL for 12 years, I know football, let's go out there and make some plays." And let's be honest, playing with Patrick Mahomes? That's a dream for any receiver. Hopkins acknowledged that Mahomes has worked magic with new receivers before, and he's excited to join that winning culture, adding, "It takes your focus and your drive to know that you're playing for something." This trade is a big deal for Kansas City, especially since we've been hit hard by injuries. Juju Smith-Schuster, Rashee Rice, and Hollywood Brown are all out, leaving a big hole at wide receiver. But Hopkins brings elite experience and hands that offensive coordinator Matt Nagy can't wait to work with. He's a great route runner, he understands leverage, and he has confidence and swagger, Nagy said. And for those wondering how Hopkins will mesh with the team, it's worth noting that he already has chemistry with some of the guys. He and Chris Jones are close friends and have been talking about what Hopkins could bring to KC for a while now. Jones is excited. "We finally got him here, and I'm excited about it." Hopkins hasn't seen playoff action since 2019, but now he's joining a 6-0 Chiefs team with a real shot at another Super Bowl. He's grateful to the Titans for sending him to a contender, saying, "I have to thank Titans GM, Ran Carthon and his staff for trading me to a contender. Those guys could have traded me anywhere." Okay, Chiefs fans, how excited are you about this move? Do you think Hopkins will make an immediate impact on Sunday? Let us know in the comments below. We want to hear from you. And don't forget to like and subscribe for the latest Chiefs news. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.